Lady B here once again. Yes, we're back at my front door. I finished putting the silicone seal up there, and you probably can't see it, but I've got it all the way across the top, all the way across the side. But what this video is, yes, I am ready. I've got my salt right here, and the thing at the bottom of the door right here is what I call a draft dodger or a sand snake or whatever you want to call it. But this video is a request. Somebody requested that I show how I made this. And I've got one there and another one right there. This is my pantry room door, and I have the vents cut off in there so it's not heated. But don't worry, it doesn't get all that cold in there. I think as low as it's gotten is maybe like 50, 52 or something like that. But anyhow, I'm going to take you in here in the kitchen, so we'll be back in just a flash. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I am doing here. This is an old pair of my son's jeans. Yeah, you can tell he probably has been working on a car or a tractor or a backhoe or a bulldozer. Yeah, it's hard telling. But anyhow, I cut off a section of this leg and I evened it all up. These have to be a very tight woven fabric. The one at the front door is some kind of denim. It's not like blue jean denim, but it's denim. And the one at the pantry room door is a heavy, between a broadcloth and a upholstery fabric. But anyhow, this is what it looks like. This, don't know what it measures. Let's see. 18, 28, about 29 inches or something. But anyhow, I'm going to make this for my back door. So what I'm going to do, get all my junk out of my way here. Just cut it however wide you want. Depends on what you're going to put in it. I've got sand at the one at the front door and the pantry room door. But I don't have any more sand, so I stopped and got some kitty litter. So, we're going to put the long sides together. I don't know if I can get my sewing machine to sew that thick part or not. We're going to see. Take it slow and easy. And you always back stitch to lock your stitches in. And in this, it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry about it if you're not. And I'm far from being perfect at anything. But I'm going to come back and do this with a second seam, so that way it will strengthen it and I won't have to worry about it coming apart. The other night I was sewing and I was talking to somebody on the phone, and she said, "Your sewing machine sounds like an old train. Click, clack, click, clack." I didn't have too good of a day today. I went to a funeral home for a visitation today for an old classmate. I really cared a lot for this guy. He, we used to sit at the back of the class, very back row, sit back there and talk and whatever. He was a real good friend. But he's been sick for a while. Somebody said he had the virus, but I don't know. I didn't ask it today at the visitation. I did talk to his sister and her husband. Kind of like all in the family, but her husband is Marlene's ex-husband. Funny how things happen, huh? Okay, rather than stopping and starting all over again, I'm just going to flip it, keep the needle down in it so I can pivot it without losing my place, and I'm just going to go all the way back. And you know, whenever you start going to your classmates' funerals, this is not the first one. It's been several. People that I grew up with, my next door neighbors when I was growing up, you start to think about your own mortality. We have all lost people that we love and care about. And this virus around is not making things any easier. Now I gotta slow down so I can go over the thick part right here. And I don't want to break a needle. Okay. There you go. And I'm not going to clip it there. Oh, I forgot to sew the end. That's not going to help with the putting the cat litter in there, is it? In one end, out the other. Since it's such a small little seam, I'm just going to back it up the whole way. See, I told you I wasn't perfect. But anyhow, like I said, we're at my age. Thank God I'm in reasonably good health. But you never know what's going to happen. Like that scare that I had I think it was last April when I had that episode and I thought I was having a stroke. What I'm trying to do here is just turn it inside, right side out. And if I had my yardstick, and it's right over there, but behind the bedroom doors where I keep them. But here's a dowel rod. I think I'll just use it. Makes things a lot easier to turn around. I don't know if I can show you and still be able to do it. But it's not going to stay. Let me get to where you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm holding this between my legs against the table. And I'm just pulling down on it. That way you can flip it right side out. And when you get it done there, you can take that out and then you just pull it. Oops. But anyhow, here I go with the anyhows again. I noticed that yesterday with the other video. I think I said anyhow like 4 or 5 times. I know somebody that will catch me on that. But anyhow, there it go. I am so sorry. Okay, now I've taken a funnel, and I'm not sure where I got this. Probably Harbor Freight, but I cut the end off of it with a little bitty coping saw. I almost forgot what it was called. Okay, now I forgot to get something to scoop it with. I will get a jar here, and I'll start. I don't usually use cat litter, but this is a lot more accessible than having to buy a great big huge bag of sand. And I don't fill it all the way. A little bit of wiggle room in there, so you can adjust it how you want it. Alright, it's about halfway. You'd be surprised how much cold air this actually does stop. Okay. Now this is filled up the whole way till about right here. And I think I'm going to stop there, maybe a hair more. Don't you all love my indecisiveness? Okay, that's good. So I'm going to lay this right here. And I'm going to take this. And I'm going to sew this up to seal the end of it. Now I am running through. I'm not going to sew right on this heavy seam here because I don't know if my machine will do it so good. So. Can't turn it around, so I'm going to have to back up the whole way. Okay, there you go. And it's got just enough room in it to where you can wiggle it around and make it even. You can put it at the bottom of your door and stop the drafts from coming in. Like I said, this one is going to my back door, and that will stop the air coming in. And with the temperatures falling lower and lower, I think we all need to do what we can to stop the outside cold from coming in the inside. But anyhow, that's it for now. Make sure you can see it all. There it is. But anyhow, if you go to make this, God, I'm sorry, I keep saying anyhow. I got out of that habit for a little while, and now I'm right back in it again. But I'm going to get off of here for now. That's today's video. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and we're expecting, I don't know, I've heard 1 to 3, 2 to 4, 3 to 6, and 4 to 7 inches of snow. So I have no idea what we're supposed to get. I guess when we wake up Christmas Day, we'll know. But I don't think I'm going to have any company this Christmas because of the weather. But we'll see. But it's okay. I'm used to being home. When I worked, I used to work security, and I would volunteer to work because I didn't have a lot of people to spend Christmas with. No, don't feel sorry for me. It's fine. I would volunteer to work and let people have time off to spend with their families. But the time and a half didn't hurt either, you know? But we'll get off here and get some more stuff done. As you can see, I've got sewing over there. I've got to get done. It doesn't have to be done by tomorrow, but it will get done sooner or later. And there's no rush on that. But I also have to get some more masks done for a particular person. And I don't know what all. I've got piles and piles of stuff to do. But let me quit boring you all, and I'm going to get off here, and we'll see y'all later. And y'all take care, stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.